Big stimulus packages for the low income in November. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in the video, so let's get right into it. However, really fast before we do, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe by hitting the button right down below the video. As I am your one and only daily advocate, I'm here for you right by your side each and every day, doing all the necessary research and watching all these new updates, the announcements, and any new information hitting the wire, breaking it all down into these short videos so you can stay updated with what is actually going on right now as things are changing very rapidly, and I want you to know how it's going to impact you, your money, your benefits, your lifestyle, your bank account, and of course I also want to point out anything out there right now that you can possibly grab and or take advantage of, including money, benefits, raises to benefits, programs, stimulus, checks, anything else like that. Of course, I want to bring it to your attention so you can get as much as you possibly can, because I completely understand the low income and fixed income beneficiaries are really tight on money right now, and I truly want to help you out in any way that I possibly can. So again, please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet, and please remember, I'll continue to be here for you right by your side every single day. That's my dedication, that's my commitment, and as always, I'm sticking to it. Alright, thanks again. Let's jump into it and talk about big ol' stimulus packages going out in November for the low income and of course the fixed income beneficiaries that we talk about so often right here on the channel, and again, all of you right here in the community. So let's talk about it. As we have this conversation starting about right now, you're going to get to enjoy some pictures that have been submitted to me by those of you right here in the community. Again, as a result of our amazing Amazon project, we've been doing this for many months right now, sending out thousands and thousands of packages. And again, as you can see with these pictures going across your screen now, these are some of the bigger items that we've been sending out over the last couple months here. So we originally started sending these bigger items out around early September time. Well, they've been going out really well, and we've sent out tons of these bigger packages already, along with all of the other smaller packages that we've been sending out for many months now as well. So here's what's really cool about it. These bigger items are really kind of fulfilling the needs of a lot of the people that need it. Here's what's really interesting about it. One of the most top requested items that I've been getting lately, crock pots and can openers. Is it just a coincidence? No, I don't think so it is. We're getting into a little bit of the colder season, and a lot of people, really enjoy putting food into a crock pot, things like that. So these are some items that we've been sending out a lot of. Now, obviously, we've been also sending out a lot of Instant Pots. We sent out a couple roasters, like big old roasters. Thanksgiving is coming, right? So, obviously, it sure would be nice to have these items for, bigger things like that. So another thing too, like I said, electric can openers, we've sent out a number of these things already. And again, that is a great item right there, because let's be real, a lot of people are living on soup and eating that stuff. And again, we're getting into the time of year right now where that is kind of one of those items where, you might not eat a whole lot of hot soup during the summer, but realistically, when it gets to be a little colder out this time of year, yes, it's getting to that time where maybe you might want to whip open some cans of soup and stuff like that. So super cool stuff. In fact, one of the people who reached out and asked for an electric can opener, she reached out and said, hey, mine is so old, it's all rusty, it keeps dropping rust into my food every time I try to open a can. Can I possibly get a new one? Sure enough, obviously, we got her one, because that's very important. You don't want to be eating rust. That's not good at all. So anyway, what I wanted to do is come back in this video and share with you some of the bigger item pictures that have been sent to me. And again, we've been sending out a bunch of other items as well, like you can see on your screen countertop toaster ovens. We've been sending out a number of 2-slice and 4-slice toasters, coffee pots, all kinds of bigger stuff like that. And again, we've also been sending out some of the bigger cleaning items as well. So we've been kind of featuring some of those as well. But anyway, basically it comes down to whatever you request. It doesn't really matter. To me, everybody's requests are different. Everybody's needs are very different. I completely understand that. So if one person requests a crock pot, somebody requests, something else, that's totally fine. It does not matter to me at all. All that I want to do is get you the necessities that you need. So I wanted to come back with you and let you know that, hey, between now and the end of the year, and realistically, the end of the year is like super close now, right? It's crazy to see how quickly this year has gone by. And again, the end of the year is rapidly approaching. So As I've been mentioning for many, many months now, as we continue to get closer to the end of the year, and realistically, as we really get close to the holiday shopping season, sometimes there can be really, really good deals out there. Now, as I've talked about before, I love a good deal. I mean, seriously, let's be real. Who doesn't love spending less money or spending the same amount of money and just getting more for it? Just like the classic infomercials that you see on TV, right? If you call now, buy one and you'll get four. We'll send four to your house, plus all of these other extra add-ons, right? I mean, seriously. We love it, right? So anyway, as we continue to get into the holiday shopping season, a lot of times there can be some really cool deals out there. And as I've been saying for a while now, I really want to ramp this up between now and the end of the year. Well, basically now that we're pretty much at the end of the year, I mean, give or take a couple weeks here, it's not that far away, right? Again, I want to kind of really ramp this up. So what we're going to be doing, again, going forward through November as well, just like always, it's kind of up to you, whatever you really need, okay? So generally, I do send out, a lot of these smaller type items. And again, I've had a number of people that are reaching out saying, the big items would be nice as well. But realistically, all I really need right now is like these 5 cleaning products. That's totally fine too. No problem with that at all. If you feel that you need, a handful of cleaning items or like laundry detergents, dish soaps, dishwasher tabs, shampoos, conditioners, bar soaps, hand soaps, stuff like that, if that's what you really need instead of one big item, that's totally fine. Whatever you see fit. And like I've said so many times now, does not matter to me at all. Whatever you see fit for your situation and necessities for you. That's what really matters at the end of the day. I don't know that answer. It's different for everybody. But once those items are requested, and again, we try to do our best to get as much as possible, but to be real with you, a lot of times we cannot fulfill every single thing on everybody's list because just can't do it, right? I'm just being real with you right now. We can't. We try to do our best to get, the items that you've requested as much as possible. But again, a lot of times, if a list comes in with 7, 8 items, 10 items on it, something like that, I mean, realistically, we can maybe do like 4 or 5, something like that. And again, just being honest with you right now, we're just trying to do our best here. We always figure our kind of motto is anything is better than nothing, right? Even if it's 3 items, 2 items, 4 items, something like that. We just feel like anything is better than nothing, right? So anyway, we kind of live by that. And I know, it'd be nice to get tons of stuff and all kinds of things to get everything we ever want and dream of. But I mean, that's just not realistic at this moment, okay? So anyway, we're doing our best here. So anyway, I like to come back every so often to share with you these pictures that have been submitted to me, which, by the way, for those of you that have been receiving items and sending pictures to me, just to let you know, I've seen a number of emails coming in saying, I haven't seen my pictures featured yet. Did you get it? What's going on? Stuff like that. I still have a lot of pictures that I have not featured yet, so hang tight. I will be featuring many more pictures coming up in future videos. I still have a lot of pictures, maybe like 40, 50, 60 pictures that have not even been featured yet, along with the hundreds of other pictures that have already been featured in previous videos over the last several months. So anyway, just want to throw that out there. So if you're waiting to see your picture featured, again, hang tight. It's probably coming. I still probably have it. If you haven't seen it yet, I mean, obviously I still have it. So just want to let you know what that right away. But anyway, leave your comments and questions down below. Anything that you need, again, just leave it down below. I will be choosing people out of this video, just like I do with all of these videos like this. I'm down below in the comment section, choosing people, using the random comment generator, reaching out to you so that we can connect and kind of get those items out to you. And again, once we kind of get around that Thanksgiving time, usually there's a lot of really good deals. Basically, like the second half or even all of Thanksgiving Day, the Friday after, Saturday, Sunday, and even the Monday after, which they call Cyber Monday, there's usually a lot of really good deals. So, and again, it's not all the best stuff in the world, as in there's not always deals on everything, but sometimes there can be some pretty cool deals out there. So I'm excited to kind of get into that time because you never know, right? We could be getting into some really cool stuff there and we could really kind of help out some people as much as possible. But anyway, of course, I will continue to come back in other videos and say, we'll dedicate different dollar amounts to different videos and stuff like that to try to send out some of these bigger items. Like, I don't know, maybe a month or so ago, I was out in a previous video where we were sending out items between $200 and $250 per item. So again, I'll be doing that more as well going forward. And who knows, maybe I'll ramp it up again. Maybe we'll do between like 400 and 500 or something and do like just a handful of people, because obviously the higher the dollar amounts per item, obviously the less people that I can reach. But again, I don't know if we really need to go that high, but again, like I've said before, I do want to send out at least a small handful of big items by the end of this year. It's getting close here, so I kind of got to get on that, right? Kind of got to get going on that relatively soon here to try to, get some of those bigger items. So And when I say bigger items, I mean like big stuff. Maybe like appliances or like a car would be super cool. I'm not sure how feasible that would be to send out to somebody. I've had a number of people reaching out saying, I need a new water heater. That'd be a really good one. I mean, let's be real. A water heater would be a really good option. Those can be very expensive as well. Like depending on where you're located in the country, you could be looking at anywhere between about $1,500 and about $2,500 for a water heater. How do I know? Well, unfortunately, I had to replace one about, what was it, a year ago or so? Not fun. It was like $1,800. Didn't like that one. That was not a fun expense. So anyway, that's just what happens sometimes. But again, some of those bigger things like that, again, hopefully we can get into those relatively quickly here as well. Anyway, leave those comments down below. Let me know what you need. Again, I will be down in the comment section choosing some of you out of the comment section. And again, just watch for your notifications, as that is what I do, is I respond to your comment down below. And one quick side note, watch out for the impersonators. I think that many of you here in the community know about this already, but I always have to throw this out there just so that you can stay aware that watch out for them. And again, it's the people who pretend to be me, leaving you a phone number down below, asking you to call, text, chat, or message them. It's not me. I would never do that, okay? So please watch out for them. Always look for the check mark behind my name. That means that I'm verified with YouTube. I've gone through the verification process, and yeah, just want to throw that out there for you. Anyway, I try to get rid of those people as quickly as possible when they come in, but again, they come back and leave hundreds of comments pretending to be me, and it's really not me, so please be aware of that. Anyway, with that being said, again, wishing you the best of luck. I'm trying to do what I can to reach everybody as quickly as possible. So if your name has not been chosen yet, again, stick with me here. I'm just doing what I can. I only have so much to work with at any given time, so it's kind of what I'm working with here. Anyway, hope you're doing well. Again, please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out some of the other thousands and thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, please have a nice day, enjoy, and I'll catch you again later.